Welcome everyone. On today's episode, we're going to remove and install a 2023 VW ID.4 rear bumper cover. On these covers, VW hides some of their bolts, so stay tuned and I'll show you where they are. The tools you need for this job is a jack to raise the vehicle, jack stands to set the vehicle on, a 1/4-inch ratchet or drill, a 1/4-inch T25 torque socket, and a T15 torque socket. VW uses two different style bolts, one with a split and one without a split. Usually you'll see the ones with the split in obvious places. The ones without are normally in spots not so obvious. Let's start by removing the 4 bolts with the splits on the back of the bumper. 2 are behind the license plate, and then 2 are located behind the hatch lid. Let's remove the 8 non-split bolts underneath the bumper cover and the 2 T15 push-style retainers. Here you may need to raise the vehicle to get to these bolts. Typically you will not. Most people fit comfortably underneath the vehicles, but if you need to raise it up with a jack, put a set of jack stands underneath the vehicle so you don't have any accidents, and then go ahead and remove these non-split bolts. As you can see, this is a non-obvious area, so VW will use these non-split bolts here. And then we'll go ahead and remove these T15 push retainers. Let's take a look to see how to do that. Unscrew the center pin of the plastic retainer with your T15 socket or hand tool, and then you'll want to unscrew it about a 1/4 inch and then wiggle the center pin and the whole retainer should pop out. If you want, you can remove the center pin altogether and then take a pry tool and pry the square clip out of the hole as well. On the sides of the bumper cover, you'll need to remove 2 non-split bolts out of the wheel liners located right behind the tires. You should be able to fit your 1/4 inch ratchet back here to remove these bolts. Now grab the bottom of the wheel opening molding and pull outwards on the wheel opening molding, and as you work your way up the molding, rock it back and forth to release the clips. As you get to the top of the molding by the quarter panel, you'll want to rock the molding up and down to release the white plastic clips attaching the molding to the quarter panel. Here's what the design of the clips look like, so you can get a better understanding of how they're held into the bumper cover. They have these tapered edges with the flat spots on top of the clips that hold it tight to the bumper. And then on the quarter panel part of it, the white clip is kind of tapered up and down, so that's why you need to rock this clip up and down to release it from the quarter. With the molding loose, pull the molding away from the vehicle, and you'll see VW has hidden 2 split bolts on the side of the vehicle here. Remove these 2 bolts and we'll be able to pull the bumper away from the vehicle. Starting on the right side of the vehicle, grab the bumper cover where it meets the quarter panel and pull outwards on the bumper. Underneath the tail lamp, pull backwards on it to release it from the vehicle. Without unclipping the left side of the bumper yet, pull the bumper away from the car far enough for you to get your hand inside the bumper cover to release the electrical connector. connector on the bumper side of the vehicle has a red tab on it that you'll need to slide back, and then once you slide that back, you'll be able to depress the black tab on the connector to separate the connection from the body from the bumper. Once you have disconnected the electrical connection, go ahead and unclip the left side of the bumper cover to remove it from the vehicle. Note, this process is much easier with 2 people, and you will be less likely to scratch the car or the bumper cover if you have a person on each side of the cover supporting it. Doing it by yourself is a little more difficult, and your chances of scratching the bumper cover are pretty high. Here's a look at the bumper retainer on the vehicle. This kind of just shows you the small little clips inside the retainer that hold the bumper cover tight to the body of the vehicle. When reinstalling the bumper cover, it's a good idea to have an extra set of hands help you do this. When you do put the bumper cover up, you will need to reinstall the electrical connectors, so one person will be able to hold the bumper while another person clips that electrical connector back together. Also, when you guys put the bumper cover up, line up the bumper cover underneath the tail lamps, snap them in. This is a much easier process with 2 people than it is with 1. Don't struggle like I am in this video. You can see that I am trying to get one side snapped in and then the other side falls off. Use 2 people, less likely to scratch your bumper, less likely to scratch your car. I hope you guys found this video helpful for you. If you know anybody else that could use this kind of information, please share it with them. And also, don't forget guys, hit that like and subscribe button and catch my future episodes. Pretty soon we will have a big project coming up that I want to share with you guys. We'll be doing some how-tos on it and some other very cool stuff. You guys will want to stay tuned for those future episodes. That'll be coming up real soon. Probably in another 2 episodes we will be introducing that project. It's big. You guys will want to watch it. Alright, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button again. Have a great day.